Well, good morning everyone, and welcome once again to Eggs Orchids on this Good Friday. The weather outside isn't too bad, so I thought I'd be in here and do something just a little bit different. It's not so often I show these plants which are hung up, they're just small and they're growing on, so I thought we'd have a look at some of them today. Now the first one I'd like to show you is this Paph Dollgoldii, which is a cross between Armeniacum and Rothschildianum. Now Armeniacum is a smallish plant and was discovered some 40 years ago in China, and it's a beautiful yellow colour, so that mixed with the Rothschildianum it should be a beautiful plant. I believe it's quite a large yellowish coloured plant when it flowers, but you'll be able to check on that on the web. Now this I've had a long time since being a small seedling, and it has just started to grow one nice fan here. It's got plenty of growths on it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, another one down there, 5 growths on it, so you can get some of these plants which never flower, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed for this one. They both like the same conditions. They like high heat, high humidity, just like all the normal Paph and without drying out. So that's Dollgoldii, beautiful little plant. Now this is Paph adductum, and this, like all the other Paphs, likes plenty of moisture, and this one isn't fussy about the compost getting stale. Likes high humidity, high light, nice warm heat, but most of them will grow in intermediate conditions. Nice free draining compost where it's virtually treated like epiphytes. It's grown one little leaf there since last year, so pretty slow growing, and a beautiful plant when it does flower, so I'll give this about 3 years before it flowers, this one. So that's Paph adductum species. Now this is a Paph philippinense super, which is supposed to be sort of like it says, a super philippinense. I've had it quite a bit of a time from a small plant. It's growing very nicely now, and it's just coming up with one new leaf there in the middle. And like all these orchids from the Philippines, they like a nice warm climate. They like plenty of air. They like plenty of water. They like a free draining soil. And if you give them all them things, you can't go wrong. But this one especially likes a lot of light. If you've got a multi-growth one of this and you're thinking of repotting it, I will be very careful, because they've got a habit of not supplying the new growth with roots for a year or two, so you've got to be careful about that when you're repotting. That's Philippinense super. Now this is a nice one, if I can get it to flower sometime in the future. It's Paph rungsuriyanum. And this, like all the others, likes the same conditions. It does prefer and grow better when it's very, very warm with very bright light, but it will grow in intermediate conditions, but that's only to grow a bit slowly then. Now the next one I'd like to show you is this Paph rungsuriyanum. Lovely species, beautiful flower when it does flower. This will take another probably 2 years to do its first spike, and it's just growing another leaf up there. It's coming into the growing season. So it's coming into the growing season. It requires high light, high humidity, and plenty of watering. This is why we should always use these baskets and a light mix to let the water go through and dry quickly. You know, treat them as epiphytes, like I've always said. That's Paph rungsuriyanum, lovely species. Well, I do apologise for this being a short video, but I'm a bit under the weather today somehow. I took a tumble in the garden on Wednesday and did my right hand in, and I also ruptured my calf muscle, so I'm finding it difficult to walk. Anyhow, a fall at my age, you don't bounce up, you know, like you did when you were kids, so it'll take a bit of a time for that to heal. Anyhow, for the next video, I'll carry on with these smallish plants, and maybe do an update on how the larger plants are growing. So thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later. Bye.